to Transit Talk, a show brought to you by the DCTA, the Denton County Transportation Authority, that highlights information about our public transportation. Every week after our show Discover Denton, we will bring you Transit Talk. So after you hear about the things you can do in Denton, you can hear about how you can get there. With Arts and Jazz Fest, along with several other citywide events right around the corner, DCTA thought it wise to keep everyone informed on the rates and special packages the DCTA offers. So this week on DCTA, we have Christina Brevard, Marketing and Communications Director for the DCTA, as well as Dee Leggett, the Vice President of Program Development. This one is a treat. I really enjoyed it. So here is Transit Talk.
You know, Denton always has a lot of exciting events going on. Did you know that April 26th through 28th is the ever so popular Denton Arts and Jazz Festival? This festival will take place just north of the square at Quakertown Park. And the park is only about 3 blocks away from the downtown Denton Transit Center, which is served by all of our Denton Connect routes and the A-Train. It'd be a great idea for festival goers to skip the traffic, eliminate the need for parking space, and ride DCTA to the festival. For those who actually live in Denton, they could avoid hunting for a parking space by parking at the MedPark station and then take the A-Train to downtown Denton and either take Denton Connect bus or walk to the festival. So, Dee, how would you say DCTA's service to the festival is different this year than it was last year?
Well, we've changed how our late night service operates. We think there's additional trip opportunities. And then our Connect bus schedules run a little bit later in the evening. So again, more options to access Quakertown Park. But I think the biggest improvement that the community will notice will be that the City of Denton sidewalk from the downtown Denton Transit Center to the square is now complete. So it makes that connection even easier.
Oh, so that's great. So you mentioned the Denton Connect buses, their schedule. What time do they stop running in Denton?
On Fridays, they end around 9 p.m. and Saturdays, 6:30. But we unfortunately have no service on Sunday. But there's still plenty of opportunities to take transit to the festival via bus, and then it's just an easy walk back.
And with those later A-Train departures from the downtown Denton station, there obviously would be later departures during the festival, right?
Yeah, our later scheduled departures are 11 p.m. That goes all the way to Trinity Mills on Friday and Saturday nights, 11:55 p.m. all the way to Trinity Mills on Friday and Saturday nights. And then we have a 1:30 departure for those that live in Highland Village or Louisville that'll take you all the way to Old Town.
Oh, okay. And then if someone takes the A-Train to the downtown Denton Transit Center, or if they don't live near Quakertown Park, what bus routes serve Quakertown Park?
We have 3 routes that serve Quakertown Park. Routes 4, 5, and 6 serve the Quakertown Park, and if you want to take that to the festival, and then you can walk from or also walk from the DDTC.
That's right, because it is only about 3 blocks away from the festival, right?
Yes, and it has a really nice sidewalk leading from the downtown Denton Transit Center to Bell now.
All right, well, we'll have to check that one out. Now, if listeners decide to take DCTA to the festival, we probably should talk a little bit about the cost of riding DCTA.
Yeah, sometimes our fare structure can get a little complicated. So we'll take a quick minute to walk you through it. A Connect one-way trip, again, that's the local bus service, is $1.50. Or if you were using A-Train plus the bus and you lived in Denton County, you would need what's called a local system pass. And the best option is to buy a day pass for $6, which would get you all-day access to the A-Train and the local transit system in Denton. If you're needing to use DART and DCTA to, say, take the Green Line up to Carrollton, transfer to the A-Train, then your best option is a $10 regional day pass. We do offer some reduced pricing options for elderly, disabled, and students under the age of 18 with valid IDs, and that's a reduced $2.50 day pass. And again, that gives you access to DART and DCTA, both train and bus. Great deals, and it's a lot better than having to deal with the headache of traffic and parking.
And if they missed the prices that you just mentioned, those are also available on the website, right?
Yes, or at the ticket vending machine at the platforms.
Okay. Now, can you talk a little bit about what the agency is doing to help spread the word about riding DCTA to the Arts and Jazz Festival?
We have developed a great partnership with the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau and the Denton Arts and Jazz Festival Foundation to promote the Arts and Jazz Festival as a regional destination and the A-Train as a way to reach your destination. We did this last year with much success, and what we do is we combine our marketing dollars with those other two entities to help spread the word, and we start advertising in publications all throughout North Texas. So again, it's spreading the word that not only is this a great regional festival, but Denton is a great regional destination.
Now, on April 20th, we will ramp up our Saturday Pass promotion. For those that are planning to attend the Arts and Jazz Festival on Saturday of the festival, why don't you tell listeners about the special promo that we'll have going on that Saturday?
Sure. It's like a family pass pack. For a family of 6, 2 adults and 4 children under the age of 14, they can ride for one price, one ticket. If it's a regional ticket, it's a $10 day pass. If it's a local ticket, it's a $6 day pass. So really that means that 6 individuals can ride for the price of one. A lot of the times that we hear from families that want to ride the A-Train on Saturday, it just doesn't make sense because of the price of all of the tickets combined for a family of 6. So with the family pass pack, it's a great deal. Families of 6 can ride for the price of one.
So for those that live in Denton, if they wanted to park at the Med Park station to avoid that headache in Denton, then the entire family could purchase a local system pass for $6, ride the A-Train, and make the A-Train part of their experience and go to the festival.
Yeah, it's a great way for people who typically don't need the A-Train as part of their commute to get to experience this investment and this benefit to the community. Yeah, $6, you can't beat it.
Okay, great. Now, if you could give passengers 3 tips to make their trip a success, what would you tell them?
First, I would tell them to plan your trip. Understand how long it's going to take for you to get there, the different connections that are required if you're going to take the A-Train and need to transfer to a bus, or take the Green Line and need to transfer to the A-Train. Know the appropriate fare if you're going to travel on Saturday. Obviously, you could take advantage of the pass promo, but if you're traveling on Friday nights, you need to know which fare would be appropriate, whether it's bus only, local system, or a regional fare. And make sure that you arrive at the station at least 5 minutes before the scheduled departure. That gives you plenty of time to board the bus and not avoid any misconnections.
And obviously, I would say the third one would be just to have fun.
Having fun is always a given at the Arts and Jazz Festival.
All right. Well, everybody mark your calendars to attend the Denton Arts and Jazz Festival, April 26th through the 28th, and make DCTA part of your event experience. Visit DCTA for route and schedule information at dcta.net or call customer service at 940-243-0077. And we look forward to having you aboard. Thanks, Dee.
Thank you.
And there you have it, this week's episode of Transit Talk, brought to you by the DCTA. A big thanks to Christina Brevard and Dee Leggett. An extra thanks to Gravity Feed for providing the music. I'm Jake Laughlin, your host. Join us next week on Transit Talk, where we will be talking more transit. And in the meantime, go explore Denton.